questions that we get asked every single day is, should I sell my property right now, and what is the market doing? That is a very dynamic question, but one of the best things you can do is simply get us in touch with you, reach out to us, let us know what your property is, and we will do a free equity report and go into that in great detail and show you where your property stands and help you understand whether now is the time to sell, where the current market is, or possibly it makes sense to hold off. But we will definitely walk you through that step-by-step process. It's free, there's no obligation. We're here to help you out. We simply want to make sure that this is the best option for you. Another question we get is my property ready to sell? I feel I need to clean, I need to declutter, I need to do all these projects, I need to spend all this money getting my property ready to sell. When in fact, that may not be your best option. So simply, again, get in touch with us. We'll go through your home, we'll go through your land, whatever it happens to be that you're looking to sell. We will give you a list of items that we think make sense to do or not to do, and the justifications based on the market reports that we provide you. So not having your property 100% ready in your eyes might be your best option to maximize time on the market and also maximize how much money you're going to get from the market based on whether or not to do those things. A lot of times we'll get sellers and people that will call us or meet us at the grocery store or whatever, and they want to sell their property, but they're self-conscious of the state that it's currently in. When we come in, trust us, we've seen it all. We're not going to be judgmental. We look past the small things, whether it's a little cluttered, whether it's a little not set up perfectly or staged, and we will actually walk you through that process of what it may take and what steps to take to get your property ready. And most likely they're going to be less than what you're actually planning on. Now that we've gone into the list of things that you may need to do to get your house ready or your land ready for sale, one of the best things that we can offer to you as a value proposition is our network of people that can do the work, whether that's a contractor, a plumber, a land surveyor, someone to come out and scrub out brush and do those types of things on your land, or a house painter. We have a network of those people that we've used over the years and are either people that we've used or our clients have used and given us referrals on. And we simply have those at your disposal. We don't get anything from them. We just simply want to connect you with the right people so that you're prepared and ready for the sale. Is right now the time to sell? How is the market? Those are all questions that we get asked every single day, and it really depends on where your property and what your outlook is and what your time and goal is. However, yes, right now is still a very good time to sell. The market is still very fast. There is still extremely low inventory, which is the driving force between what buyers are willing to pay and what that market is going to justify. So as that inventory starts to creep up, market is going to somewhat plateau or level out, and right now we're in a strongly heavy seller's market still. Buyers' interest rates, mortgage interest rates have not really seen a huge downtick in buyers wanting to buy properties, and I think a lot of that is inventory driven, where some buyers may have gotten out of the game for right now because of rates. However, that isn't necessarily slowing the sales process and the amount of people that we're seeing going into properties. It may just slow down the amount of bidding wars and things like that as we get into that more level market. As the market has been shifting with interest rates creeping up pretty much every day, they're still going back and forth a little bit. But one of the biggest things for our buyers and what we're coaching them through is they actually work with their mortgage professional in getting that pre-approval process resubmitted, make sure that their current interest rate and what their payments are going to be now that things have changed are going to reflect what they want to do when they put an offer in on a property. And making sure that pre-approval is ready to go when you find that property is absolutely critical in today's market when we're still competing. We still need to structure offers in the right way to make sure that you win the deal. Right now, one of the things that we often get into with our buyers and sellers as our offers are now accepted, we're into the process of getting that from contract to close, is what are the next steps? Where are things at? What do I need to do next? And we will walk you through step by step. And every deal is going to be a little bit different based on how that offer was structured and what was accepted. But we'll walk you through whether there's a home inspection, when the appraisal is going to get done. We're working with the title companies. We're working with the mortgage professionals. We're working with the home inspectors, appraisers, all those types of people, as well as the buyers and the sellers, depending on what side of the deal that we happen to be on. And we'll walk you through step by step, so we make sure that if anything happens in between that time we get the contract accepted to the time that we close, we're managing that and handling all of that for you and making sure that we get the thing to close and successfully, and so you're in your new property and or you've sold and are moving on. What's the market going to do in the next 6 to 12 months or beyond? Another question we get asked every single day, and quite frankly, we just don't know. If I had a crystal ball, I'd be more than willing to share that information. But what I think personally, and this is my opinion, is we are going to see a market that starts to level out and plateau. Pricing, I think, is going to continue to rise, but I think it's going to slow down at the rate that it's rising. And it's going to also bring in that buyer fluctuation where some buyers are going to get out of the game. Some buyers, their opportunity or what they can actually afford is going to change, and those things are going to modify the market. And what I think we're going to see is more of an even keel. I think we're going to go from a seller's market more to hopefully that equilibrium where the sellers and the buyers are more in an equilibrium of opportunity. It's not going to be heavily weighted one way or the other. A lot of that's going to be driven by the economy and those types of things, the elections coming up. But if I really knew and I don't have a crystal ball, I'd be more than happy to share with you. However, that's where I see the market going in the next 6 to 12 months.